My name is Mike Powers, and I'm a Republican. I'm a candidate for House of Representatives, 1st District in the beautiful city of Las Vegas, Nevada. I born and raised in L.A., got divorced in '69, moved to Hawaii, and I was doing a lot of drinking. And finally, by the grace of the good Lord, I was able to, thanks to the Salvation Army, get going to rehab, and I started thinking about politics again. And in 2000, I ran for mayor of Honolulu. In 2004, I ran for mayor of Honolulu. I now live in Las Vegas, and I see a big ladder of issues. Anarchy at schools, lawlessness in the streets, and people running for office, the people in office with no integrity. Zip. And the only way we can put an end to that is to have townhouse meetings, just like John McCain suggested to Mr. Obama. I think we should do the same darn thing. I'd like to see Shelley Berkeley here tonight. Now, I'd like to have a few questions with her. I'd like to see what she does. I'd like to see how she presents herself. I believe the term limits 2 terms. If I don't fix this situation in 2 terms, I'm going to leave anyway. 2 terms only. And also, I don't believe in supporting people in office after their office is expired. I have to get a job or live on Social Security. I'm 65 years old now. I'm a sheet metal worker, and I'm also collecting Social Security. And I have a daughter that needs help, and I had to move here from Hawaii, and I intend to retire here and go fishing in about 4 years. I believe in bicycles. If you're able to ride a bicycle, they should be safe in the street. And I had my bicycle stolen the other day, and I caught the guy, thank God. That's a $900 bicycle.
My name's Dyer. Lived here in Nevada for 10 years. Married, my wife Deborah, a 5-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son. I currently work in a restaurant. Tired of paying taxes on my tips. It's kind of one of the reasons I'm running. I'm a 2-time war veteran. I was in the first Gulf War in the Navy for 5 years, and then I joined the Army Reserves for 6 years before the second Gulf War started. So I really feel like our troops should come home and secure our borders here. I don't like that all my friends that I served with are over in Iraq and Germany and Japan, all over the world. I'm for personal responsibility. I want our government to follow the Constitution. That's what it's there for. You know, when in doubt, read the instructions. I'm running for the Republican nomination. So hopefully, if any of you are registered Republican, you vote for me in the primary. And that's all I've got to say. Thank you.
And, in the last 52 years, our government, being a constitutionalist like I am, studying history, the only 2 times that government acted responsibly was after JFK was assassinated and after 9/11. It's the only time that Congress, the Senate, and the President came together to do what was best for the people in this country as a nonpartisan group and as a patriotic group. But it only lasted 8 months after JFK was assassinated and only 6 months after 9/11.
Did you all know that the Chinese are about to drill off of our shores in Florida? The Chinese, the people who can't build the right schools for their kids. That's our oil they're about to take. How many think we have an obligation for the next generation? How many know that every child born today owes $500,000 in debt and promises? Every child born right now today, $64 trillion in debt and promises. We don't have the right to leave our children with this debt. I have a plan to pay off the national debt, and it's going to take 18.5 years because it's taken 35 years to make it this bad.
And I'm Mr. Clean because I'm free of political corruption, free of political liability, free of political obligations. Most importantly, I'm Mr. Clean because I'll take a shower before I got here tonight. I'm the only candidate who is recommending a massive deportation of mostly non-Hispanic illegal foreigners. Do you know that there are 5 to 10 million of them here, and they're still coming legally through LAX, JFK, McCarran? They will take your job because these are skilled people. they're not gonna if they're gonna get an amnesty and what is that? Amnesty or legalization, they can steal your job. Companies like that because they will work for nothing. And you're gonna get a green card. I have 2 kids in college, they won't be able to get jobs because they'll be competing against PhDs and master's degree for a job requiring bachelor's degree. Okay?
I just signed 2 contracts on 2 things I just invented for houses. It'll cut your power bill in half right now. It won't cost you anything. All you have to do is hook it up. It feeds power back into your house. Intellectual property in this country means nothing because my invention will be taken over to China in less than a week and they will bring them back here. I told the people when that I signed it, well, I'll gladly release these. All we have to do is figure a way so that I can keep them. And they told me there's no way we can keep them in this country. Then Congresswoman Berkeley will not be getting reelected. And the reason is, she stands for gay marriage. The majority of people in there say, you know what 2 people do in their house isn't my business, but gay marriage is my business. I voted for her once. I was so mad at the Republican Party, I voted for her once. But I absolutely voted for George Bush once.
All right. I don't really know the science of nuclear energy, but I can tell you that when a federal government tells a state that they will take garbage or anything from another state and put it in your state without your input, against your will, that's wrong. I'm for a non-interventionist foreign policy. Bring our troops home from all the bases all around the world. We don't need to have them there. I used to live on a base in Germany when I was a kid in high school. It's money that's ill spent. They don't want us there. Bring them home, secure our borders here. Let them pay for their own. Absolutely. I'm for entering the Federal Department of Education. Return that money to the taxpayers. Let people like my wife and I, who have 2 little kids, decide how they get educated. Public schooling, charter school, private school, or homeschooling. It's our choice.